Welcome, Knicks Nation, to a very busy weekend for me. It's very busy. Welcome to all of you, Mike Malik Shabazz V Spec, Humberto De La Hoz, Michael Drake. What's up, Severe Jorgensen, and Gorilla Jakes. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a weird weekend for me. I am going to the game today. Me and my mother are going to the game today. We got tickets. What's up, Nick fan for life? Guilford McCormick, how you guys doing? Yeah, we got John Pettit, how you doing? So we got tickets. Someone contacted me, I forgot whose name, and he said the tickets are just going on sale and they haven't sold out yet. And I looked, and I think this was Friday. It's either Thursday or Friday. And I was able to get good seats at a very good price in the 105 section. And so me and my moms are going today to that game. And so it wasn't expected. And what happened is I mentioned to you guys during one of my videos that they won't have a game until the 19th in Minnesota. And several of you said, no, they got a game Sunday. And what happened was I really expected them to beat Atlanta. And so I wasn't even thinking about, because if they beat Atlanta, they would have played yesterday. They would not be playing this game today. So I expected them to beat Atlanta, and it was like out of my mind about the Orlando game. So, of course, we know they lost to Atlanta, and now they had the game, and I forgot about that. So, yeah. There we go. So we're going to this game today. We got good seats, and I'm looking forward to being there, obviously. And then, we're going to be at the Minnesota game this Thursday. This Thursday, me and my son, my oldest boy, and I are going to be behind the Knicks bench at the Minnesota game this Thursday. And then next week, I think on the 27th, I think it is, we're going to be at the game in Washington, D.C. Me and Senior Beef are going to be at the game in Washington, D.C. Against the Wizards. So I unexpectedly, now the Wizards game and, every game counts. So the Wizards game and the Minnesota game, I had got those tickets like in the summer. Like when they first went on sale, I bought those tickets. But this Orlando game was completely unexpected. So I was able to get them for a very reasonable price, especially getting them in the 105 section and getting them, 2 days before the game. That worked out very well. So, it's all good. So we're going to be at the game today. And let me just say, Bees Noriega, what's up? Paul, Knicks fan 73 Nails from Minnesota. What's up, Mr. Edwards, Miss Margaret Edwards? What's up? Hope everybody doing good. David Byer, Gorilla Jakes, Jose Castillo, Joe Curry. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying your weekend. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying your weekend so far this weekend. So the Knicks are now embarking on, Jeremy Nussbaum, what's up? The Knicks embarking on a 3-game road trip. And the 3-game road trip is now, we know, Orlando and followed by Minnesota. And what's the third game? It's Orlando, Minnesota. What's the third game? They got 3 games on this road trip. Is it the Washington game? I think it's the Washington game. Let's double check here. No, it's New Orleans. They got New Orleans next Saturday night. Yeah, so it's the Pelicans. So they got the Magic, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Pelicans. This game today is going to be tough. No, I don't believe. All right. Somebody, John Petty asked me about the news about Mitch, and the news was, I think you're referencing the news that he won't be ready till the end of January or early February. Is that what you're referencing, John Petty? It's the end of January, early February timeline that he's nowhere near ready right now. And okay, so it came out from Shams first. And since it was bad news, it was right after the Atlanta loss, I ain't wanted to hear it. So I didn't do that. I was like, nah. But then Ian Begley came out and said, repeated the same thing. And he added that people he talked to told him that Mitch wasn't going to be ready to the end of January. But then someone sent me a message today that Tibbs said he ain't heard nothing about that. Did you hear that? Any of y'all hear that? I didn't see the report, but somebody said Tibbs said he ain't heard nothing about that. Oh, okay. Mitch said himself he's close. See, so I don't know what to believe then, because generally Ian Begley and Shams, you could take that to the bank. But if Mitch himself said he's close, and then Tibbs, somebody told me today that Tibbs was quoted as saying he didn't hear nothing about no end of January and that he thinks Mitch is close. So I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. So I have no idea what's going on now. I mean, I know that I think most of us have seen Mitchell Robinson has been posting Instagrams and posting stuff on X or whatever it's called. Is it called X now? Twitter, whatever was Twitter, and indicating that he's close to coming back. I mean, did y'all see that? He seems to be indicating, he's making good progress and seems to be looking like he's coming back. Looks like Shamet. Tibbs says Sham is taking contact. So we're going to see Shamet. I believe probably the next week or so, we'll probably see Shamet, because Tibbs said Sham is taking full contact right now. Now, Tibbs did say that. So they can't say anything, I guess, until they get him under contract. He's in the G League. He's on the Knicks G League team, but they got to get him under contract. And once that is, then, he'll be on the roster. So I think, to answer your question, Mr. Edwards, I think Shamet is close. In fact, I think Shamet is probably closer than MitchRob, at this point. Yeah, right, John Pay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. MitchRob has been posting stuff, good news, and getting ready, and so I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But put it this way, given all the news, right, with respect to Mitchell Robinson, I think we can safely assume, that the worst case scenario is early February. What do y'all think? I think that's, so he might come anytime between whenever the end of December and early February, because the worst case scenario came out was early February, right? So if that's the case, then we know that that's the worst case scenario. So the worst case scenario is he'll be ready to return early February. The best case scenario is he's ready to return late December or early January. Okay. So either way, we know he's going to come back at some point. So so that's the worst case scenario, whatever. Okay. What I've been saying all along this week, if you've seen any of the videos, is that the Knicks have enough to hold it down until MitchRob gets back. They have enough to hold it down. Okay. So they got enough with the 8 guys, that's their rotation pieces. They got enough to hold it down. They really have enough to hold it down. So I'm very, hey, Chris Hauser from the Philippines. Man, it's almost 2 a.m. in the Philippines, and Chris Hauser is with us. What's up, Chris? All right, Coach Hauser from the Philippines. All right. What island you on? You on the Big Island? What island you on? Luzon? What island? I can't wait to visit there. 2:43 a.m. Yeah, man. What island you on over there? What island you on, Chris? You're in Manila. Oh, you're in the big city on Luzon, Big Island. Okay, he's in the Big Island. My cousin married a Filipina in September, and she's from Iloilo, and I can't wait to go visit that place, man. I want to go see Iloilo and hang out over there. Yeah, for real. So, yeah, we want to do that. Yeah. I'm here to see Coach Hauser. That's what. Here to see Coach Hauser. That's what on The Sopranos, my man said, right? Paulie Walnuts. He said, I'm here to see Coach Hauser. All right. Oh, good, Chris Hauser, man. Hanging out with us from the Philippines at 2:43, almost 3 o'clock in the morning over there. Go on, baby. Doing your thing now. Do your thing. All right. What were we saying? Oh, so I think the Knicks got enough to hold it down with the starting 5, Precious Achua, Deuce McBride, and campaign, they got enough to hold it down. And then if you add Shamit, yeah, they're short, but some of y'all just need something to always worry about, like some worry wart sister. Y'all need to calm down. We'll be all right. Okay, I think we'll be all right. They can hold it down until MitchRob gets back. Okay, that's not, I myself is not worried about. Okay, and also respect to this now. Listen here, man. How many games have Campaign, Deuce McBride, and Precious Achua played together this season? How many games has Campaign, Deuce McBride, and Precious Achua played together this season? How many games? I don't think they've played more than 5 games together. I don't think so. As far as regular season, am I right? I don't think they played more. Right. So people that are tripping still really need to calm the F down, for real. Calm the flock down. They need time to play together. These 3 guys. Okay. And that's our bench right now. And they got plenty of time. Like I said, they can hold it down until MitchRob gets back. But they got to get a chance to play a little bit before y'all start jumping off bridges and tripping. Okay? Hey, listen. Leprechaun did his thing. He got over. And you know what? That's why I don't, you'll notice, I told you, I don't jump on the horn right away after a game with all this emotional mess, like somebody having a period or something. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that and people get into it, whatever. They want to vent their little anger and frustration or whatever. But I like to wait. And as I look back at this game from Atlanta, I have to say, and it ain't no excuse, it wasn't that they beat us. I gave them credit now. They played good. But did you guys notice that Brunson stopped passing the ball in the 3rd quarter? Did you also notice that they stopped attacking Trae Young in the 3rd quarter? Did y'all notice that? Or was it just me? Like, the first 2 quarters, there was whoever the Leprechaun was guarding, they would switch until they got him on somebody and then bust his ass. That's what they were doing in the first 2 quarters. Y'all remember that? And then all of a sudden, 3rd quarter, Jalen Brunson forgot that he had 4 guys. He forgot. And then for some reason, he forgot they were supposed to be attacking the Leprechaun. And he started trying to go at Dyson Daniels. And I was like, what are you doing, bro? It ain't working. And that sapped the defensive engine. And that's what Tibbs said. They started what he didn't, he never, like he used to do with Juju. He never points out Juju. Y'all remember, he would hint, but he would never say Juju's name in a negative context. Well, he does the same thing with Jalen Brunson. He said, we started missing shots, and it caused us to give up energy on the defensive end. That's what he said. And I know he was definitely referring to Jalen Brunson. And so, he was definitely referring to Jalen Brunson. So, Malik Shabazz. I'll tell you in a minute, Malik. I'll tell you in a minute. It was fun. I'll tell you that. It was fun, man. I ain't front. It was a lot of fun today. But before we get there. So, he come out and he's trying to go at Dyson Daniels. It's almost like if they set a trap, he fell into the trap. Right? And let me just, before I keep going, let me just say this. This ain't no slight on Jalen Brunson. It ain't like I'm saying we need to trade Jalen Brunson or the season is over because Jalen Brunson hogs the ball. That would be kind of extreme. It was just one game. And one thing I like about JB, the boy got the highest IQ of most of the guys in the league. So he'll figure this out. But he's emotional like everybody else, and he's competitive, and he kept thinking, I know I could beat this boy off the dribble, and he wasn't doing it. And it was costing us possessions. Like, and where it was telling? If you look at the shots that Deuce McBride got. Deuce McBride got 8 shots, and most of those shots were under pressure at the end of a shot clock. Why? Because Brunson wasn't passing the ball until it was too late. Okay? So I guess what I started off saying is Yeah, bailout shot. What I started off saying is we gave them the game. If I feel like if they'd have kept attacking the leprechaun in the third quarter, we'd have beat them. If they kept attacking the leprechaun in the third quarter, we'd have beat them. Okay. So to me, Brunson, and again, he's the captain now. He's the head of the snake. So he gets the praise when we win. He got to kick some heat when we lose. I think that's on Brunson. And some people, and please, some of y'all talking about, well, Tim should be coaching them up. Let me explain again. Tibbs allows Jalen Brunson to be the coach on the floor. And he don't question what Jalen Brunson decides, win or lose. Because he gave the ball to Brunson, as he should. Okay, as he should. Okay, so I'm sure they had a conversation after this game. I'm sure of it. But Tiz will never, like if y'all remember with JB, with Juju, he never, and there were games where it was clear Julius Randle will cost us a game. Turnovers, fighting with his own teammates, fighting with his assistant coaches, jumping in the ref's face and getting out of his head out of the game. There were games where Julius Randle cost us games. And you never heard Tibbs say anything publicly negative about Julius Randle. So don't expect him to say anything negative about Jalen Brunson, especially Jalen Brunson, because as far as basketball IQ and leadership, and again, no, I'm not trying to hurt on Juju, but I think we can agree there's no comparison. When you're talking about leadership and you're talking about, responsibility and basketball IQ, they're on two different universes, Jeremy Brunson and Julius Randle. So he definitely ain't going to be jumping up in you ain't never going to see him jump up in Brunson's face. That ain't going to happen. Okay. He'll jump in everybody else's face, but he'll never jump up in Brunson's face. But we can be confident, especially I'm very confident that Tibbs and Brunson and Jalen Brunson and Rick Brunson had a conversation. I'm very confident they had a conversation. And I'm very confident that Brunson picked it up and understand what happened. I'm sure they looked at the film just like we saw the game and we saw the ball stopped moving. And all of a sudden, Brunson started to play hero ball, and he could not get by that brick wall called Dyson Daniels. He could not do it. Okay, that was it. Now, yes, the BS calls. It was so obvious that female referee, she needs to be investigated. That's what I'm thinking. The NBA really needs to look at that chick. I mean, Deuce McBride literally got mugged right in front of her. Dude pulling on his leg right in front of her. And she looks at it. And it got to the point where Brunson says, "What are you looking at?" Like, he showed her, "What are you looking at?" Like, it's right in front of you. Oh, and El Gato Grande, they were basically flags on his arm. They was riding him like that. Basically, they were flags on his arm. His arm became a flagpole, and the players, the Atlanta players, became the flags because they was riding him. Okay, I mean, it was bad. It was bad. But with all of that, even right with how they were reffing the game, I still feel if Brunson would have stuck to the plan of attacking the leprechaun, we'd have won that game. And the reason I say that is because if he'd have stuck to the plan of attacking the leprechaun, the defensive energy would not only not have diminished, it would have picked up. Okay, it would have picked up. So that would have been a multiple, that would have been two-pronged thing going on there, because the leprechaun can't guard nobody on the Knicks starting five. He can't even guard anybody in the second unit. So the Knicks would have, if they'd have stuck to the game plan and kept switch until you get to Brunson, till you get to the leprechaun, we'd have been in good shape. Okay, that's right. Cat only gets calls against him, not for him. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. So, I'm expecting today is going to be just a different team, so they got to play this differently. And both Suggs and Cole Anthony are Nick killers. Okay, so they don't have Paolo Banchero today. They don't have Franz Wagner today. But the two big Nick killers on the Magic, aside from Paolo, but the two big Nick killers are those two. Cole Anthony, because it's New York, and they didn't draft him, and then Jalen Suggs. Those are the two big Nick killers. So they're going to be there today. So we're going to have to really go at them, today. We got to really go. And the thing is about both of those guys play pretty good defense. They're not no slouch on defense, neither of them. So they play pretty good defense. So this game is not a given. Guess what I'm saying, y'all. If we stick to the game plan, yes, Suggs was. If we stick to the game plan, then we'll be all right. Honestly, Michael Vick, I think I said out loud, I don't think they're going to win. I thought they would. I didn't mind them losing in Vegas. I wanted them to beat Atlanta. I think all of us did. But I didn't mind them losing in Vegas because I want the time off. This cup ain't that important. It's the chip. You know what I mean? I wanted the chip. I still do. So, we had to attack him, man. And today, y'all know every game the Knicks play, there's a basic game plan, right? Same. It gets tweaked based on who they're playing, but the basic game plan is rebounding, perimeter defense, especially, low turnovers, and ball movement. That's, now, a couple of other things that we have noticed. I'm pretty sure y'all have noticed it. They need to tighten up on them damn foul shots, right? I mean, right? They were missing too many. Brunson missed both ends of a two-shot foul shot. I was like, what the hell? They got to tighten up on them foul shots, man. So I'm hoping that, these couple of days they had off because they played Wednesday. So you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they playing today. I said, I'm hoping they tighten up on them foul shots, man, because they missed too many foul shots. I mean, 60% for the Knicks. No, hell no. Gato, Brunson, McCall, all them niggas, they got to hit them foul shots, man. Only one consistently making his foul shots is OG. OG making his. Yeah, OG making his foul shots. But the rest of them, they got to tighten that mess up for real. So I'm not even putting that as the game plan. They really should be hitting the foul shots. Now I'm thinking maybe there was a lot of, during this time of year, y'all know everybody's got some nick, some bump, some soreness, something. Everybody does. And Brunson and Josh Hart, Deuce, them cats, they ain't gonna say nothing. But they was hurt. I'm thinking they had to have something to do with it. Brunson don't miss that many kind of foul shots like that. He just don't do it. So to see him doing that, it's something wrong. Okay. So I'm thinking they got, hopefully they get that together today. So they stick with their basic game plan. And y'all know Mo Wagner's a hack, from the meat market. Mo Wagner's the hack from the meat. Do they still have that meat market on 100? What is it? 144th? Was it 145th, 144th Street in Harlem? They used to have this meat market up there. You go in there and they got a picture of Mo Wagner, the honorary chairman of the meat market. Because it's 125th. Nah, there was one further up, Michael Everhart. No, not 125th. I'm talking about it was up in Harlem, like Sugar Hill area. I don't know if it's still there. Maybe it's not. It was up there going toward 150th Street. It was up there. Yeah, but, they have Mo Wagner's picture in their honorary hack. He's a hack on the level of Kurt Thomas. That boy's a hack on the level of Kurt Thomas. And it's like, back in the day, right? Y'all, some of y'all don't remember, but there was a dude, Dave Cowens. He played for Boston. Oh, it's gone? Okay. There was a dude, Dave Cowens. He played for Boston. Yeah, when I was in New York, they had a beer house on 125th Street. And they had the meat market like in 140-something Street. This is way long time. They had the beer houses on 125th Street. We used to go there, but the meat market was further up. Now, of course, you know, but they probably changed it all now. Yeah. Yeah. But y'all remember the Big Red, Dave Count? That boy was the biggest hack. And because he was a white boy and he played for Boston, they let him get on. He would drape himself over people, man. I mean, it wasn't even close. He'd be just draped over like he was a coat on somebody's back, especially when he played against somebody like a Jabbar, or he played against Otis Gilmore, or he played against somebody like Nate Thurman. He would be draped all over these cats, or Willis Reed. He would be draped all over it. And I'd be like, what the heck, man? What the heck? I mean, they used to let Dave Cowens do that because he was the white boy trying to make it, you know, and in the playoff, and anytime they called the foul, when Tommy Heinsohn was coaching Boston, Tommy Heinsohn act like, you know, they just committed an assassination attempt or the world was going to end if they called a foul on Dave Cowens. And Dave Cowens was forever playing with 4 or 5 fouls, and they would never call the 6th foul. Like, I don't ever remember him in a playoff game fouling out, but there was a lot of games where he had 4 or 5 fouls, and he was draped all over people, man. It wasn't even about playing any with feet or anything. He was only about 6'8". Well, Mo Wagner is the new Dave Cowens. Except he's like, Mo Wagner like 7 feet tall, I think, right? But he's the new Dave Cowens. That boy is a hack. And I would love to see El Gato put a spanking on that ass today. What y'all think? I would love to see El Gato put a spanking on that ass today. I would like to see that. And I think El Gato Grande has the same idea. Oh, you talking about Marqueta? Oh, yes, I was on 125th Street. Now I'm talking about La Marqueta. You're talking about La Marqueta under the bridge over there, right? That's what you're talking about, right, Mike? You're talking about La Marqueta. They used to sell. I used to get fish over there once in a while. You know, we used to get fish over there. But, you know, no, I'm not talking about that. That was on 125th Street. Yeah. Do they still have a Marqueta over there? They still got that body over there? They used to have some fish over there. I used to get. Yeah. So I'm looking. You don't think so, Kev? I'm looking for El Gato Grande to put the behind whooping on Mo Wagner today. Let me look at that last. Because, you know, the way they hacked, the Knicks destroyed them in the Garden. But those fools was hacking like Mo Wagner was going nuts, man. He was like a wife beater on El Gato Grande. He was going nuts. And El Gato got 15 boards, 23 points on that sorry ass. So I'm hoping we could do this again. Yeah, I hope we could do this again. We used to get, when I met my wife in 84. Well, I met my wife in 83, but we got married in 84. She used to make, what was that stuff called? Bacalao. She get the fish for bacalao from there. And then she had an aunt. I loved her aunt. She lived on the east side too, in East Spanish Harlem. And she get the bacalao fish for bacalao over there. Yeah. Yeah, man. That was back in the day. And then now before that, they had the beer house on, right? Right? Am I right? They had a beer house on 125th. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the beer house was over there by the McDonald's. Like when you go across, I think it's when you go across Broadway, there was a beer house over there in Harlem, right? 125th Street, something like that. Yeah, 125th Street. See, I'm blessed, man, because I got the best of both worlds. I would get the bacalao from the Puerto Rican side, and my family's from Jamaica, so I would get ackee and codfish. That was some stuff, baby. That was some stuff right there. Ackee and codfish. That was it right there. That was it, man. Yeah, but anyway, the beer house was on 125th Street, and then there was this meat market. There was a meat market up there in 140 something. Big meat market. Yeah, right. Thanks, Joe Curry. That's right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, something like that. And there was a big meat market up there. I never got meat from up there. I didn't trust it. I thought they were sending us some poison up there. I didn't know. But, you know, I ain't trust the meat. So I never got the meat from up there. I would get my meat from D'Agostino's. Back in the day, there was this place called D'Agostino's, and I would get it either from D'Agostino's or there was an A&P or something. I would get it from over there down where I used to live on the 97th Street area down there. But Aki and codfish. Aki and codfish, man. That's my Jamaican side. They do that up. They do that up. I got cousins in Brooklyn right now. They be doing that up, Aki and codfish, and they could do some chicken, jerk chicken. Yeah, they could do it up there. Oh yeah. My family's from Runaway Bay and Mandeville. My mother's my grandparents, my grandfather on my mother's side is from Runaway Bay, the Greens, and they related to pretty much every Green in Brooklyn. And then the other side was the Walkers, and they were from Mandeville because my great-grandfather was a Maroon. If you're from Jamaica, you know what a Maroon is. My great-grandfather was a Maroon. This is back in the 1800s. He was a Maroon, and then his family came from the mountains out there in the Maroon. They had them machetes. They knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. Yeah. What's up, Organic Fanatic? See, I had really checked with Organic Fanatic first, and he was slow. And I had my mom's waiting in the rings for this ticket, so I checked with Organic first, and he said, "I don't know. I don't want you buying it." While he's saying he don't know, my mom said, "Yes, I want to go." So I told him, y'all remember back in the day. It went down 30 seconds. I said, you slow your blow, bro. You snooze, you lose. Them New York rules. Y'all know that. You slow your blow. You snooze, you lose. That's New York rules. Oh, man. Hey, Organic. I'm getting real comfortable with that Mossberg, bro. I was out there today. I'm real comfortable with that Mossberg, man. Now I'm starting to really get surgical with that baby, man. I'm, from 25 yards, nailing that piece of 10. Kaplack, kaplack, kaplack. It was really a lot of fun shooting that Mossberg today. I ain't gonna front. It was a lot of fun. So I can't show you all the Mossberg, as you know. You're on live broadcast. If I was to show you my Mossberg, I would get in trouble. You remember Kev Simmons? You slow, you blow, you snooze, you lose. Those New York rules. Yeah, I'm going, Everhart. I'm going, man. I'm leaving here at 4:30. Gonna pick up my mom at 4:45, and we headed to the Geico garage, baby. We going to the game. We in section 105. We where we at? The 11th row. The 11th row from the floor. Close enough so I can say, pull the goose card. Close enough. And they'll turn around and know the hell I'm talking about. Close enough for me to say what y'all know we going to say. We ain't there watching no AAU. We ain't there watching no high school. We ain't there watching no college. We there because it's the league. It's the league. We're going to be there because it's the league, man. I'm bringing this hat right here. We're going to be right there. We're going to be right there, y'all. We ain't joking. It's the league, man. We're going to be right there. I'm going to be yelling at them referees. Go back to the G League with that BS. This is the league, baby. What y'all calling out there? Hey, y'all know there's a couple of arenas that's MSG whatever, right? So we got MSG Miami. You got MSG Atlanta. That was getting the Leprechaun all upset because the ATL is really MSG Atlanta. And we got MSG Orlando. You got MSG Orlando up in here, right? We got MSG Orlando up in here today. So, and you guys, I mean, any of y'all been to one of them games? You should see how many Knicks, paraphernalia there's in them crowd and how large. Oh, yeah, that's right, Coach Hauser. And we got MSG Charlotte. That's exactly right. Oh, wait. There's one more. MSG DC. Wait a minute. We should ask Embiid. Isn't there MSG Philly? We are going to win this series. We are the better team. Oh, I heard homies broken up again, right? He came back for about 48 hours and he busted his his nostril. See, that's what he get for being dirty. That's what he get for being dirty. See, he the one messed up Mitchell Robinson. Y'all know that, right? MitchRob came back, and he the one pulling on MitchRob's leg. And right, karma. It came back on his behind. Good for him. Come back doing that dirt, costing us MitchRob for the first half of this season. Okay. Now you catch it. Now you catch it. We're going to win this series. We are the better team. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. You know, that's right. Wait, I forgot about that, Joe Curry. MSG Brooklyn. I forgot about that. We got MSG Philly. We can go all the way down the coast, can't we? MSG Brooklyn, MSG Philly, MSG Charlotte, MSG ATL, MSG Orlando, and MSG Miami. We got MSG all up and down the East Coast. There you go. We got it all up and down the East Coast, y'all. Miss Stevenson, how you doing? We having fun in here today. We getting ready to go to this game. I'm psyched. We getting ready to go to this game today. I ain't fronting. We getting ready to go down here today. Yeah. Barclays is MSG level 2. Well, you know what? I think y'all also know this, right? Every arena the Knicks go to, so far, whenever Deuce get ready to take a shot, I don't care where it is. I don't know how they do. But when Deuce get ready to take a shot, they be yelling Deuce no matter what arena it's in. I've seen it in Denver. I've seen it in Milwaukee. I've seen it in Minnesota. I've seen it in Houston. No matter where he is, when he get ready to pull up, the whole arena be a Deuce. I'll be like, what? And even the announcers be like, whoa, they love Deuce here too? Man, MSG West Coast. That's right, Joe Curry. MSG West Coast. That's MSG West Coast. The Deuce Coast. Hey, you gonna hear me pull the Deuce card, Ted. Pull the Deuce card, bruh. Let's get this going. Pull the Deuce card. I know. It made the Leprechaun quite upset. Yeah, I mean, when we was in ATL, it made the Leprechaun quite upset. Yeah. Deuce is getting his shot, and he's doing what he got to do it like he did last year when he got his shot, which is why, of course, the same weekend, as we know, the same weekend that they traded Emmanuel quickly to Toronto, that same day, they signed Deuce to an extension. Very cheap extension, as you all know. But nevertheless, they showed we're going to depend on Deuce McBride now. And that was a good move, man. You know, it killed me. You know, your boy Tyler Kolek, right? He had dropped 30. He dropped 30 on somebody. And people was like, Dad, Tyler, man. Tyler should play. Oh, my God. Tyler dropped 30. He should play. Y'all know that when Deuce played G League, right? It wasn't like he dropped 30. Homie was averaging 29 and had 40-point games. I think I remember, right? He was averaging 29. So when your boy Kolek is averaging 29 and 10 and dropping 40, talk to me. Okay, we could talk then. Other than that, I don't hear nothing about this boy. Okay, I don't hear nothing about him. We got business to do with Deuce, and this includes getting this chip this year. We got business to do. Yo, I need somebody to do it. I done asked my grandson to do it. Homie been flamming on me, man. I'm getting ready to give him the business when I go up there to Minnesota this week. He's supposed to be doing some shirts for me. And I ain't seen him yet. Like, where my shirts at? So I'm gonna have to get some. I heard you could do it on Etsy or something. I need to get together with some. You know what? Where's Dad going? Castle King, where you at? Forget Fanatic. Where you at? That's the boy should be doing this with me. Organic Fanatic. That's the boy right there. You know that boy got all kind of talents. He does. He got a million emails, different types of emails, and he got all kind of talents. He got all kind of cars. You might see him ride a motorcycle. You might see him ride a sports car. You might see him ride an SUV. The boy got all kind of stuff, man. And he got all kind of talents, thoughts over music and all this. And he got nothing. He's got a channel too. I need him to do it. I need Organic Fanatic to do me some shirts, man. We got to do it, Organic Fanatic. I ain't playing with y'all. Oh, wait a minute. We supposed to be getting together, right? Tuesday, right? Organic Fanatic? We supposed to be getting together Tuesday. Yeah, Etsy gonna do it, but I just want my man to design it though. Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna win this chip, Michael Drake. Oh, hell yeah, we all in, man. We all in. Boom, baby. We getting ready to do this thing. We just getting warmed up. See, that's what I like about Tibbs teams. They don't come out the box like world beaters, but they grow and develop. And when it's time, when you see them rolling, it's too late. You know, it's too late. I'm going to definitely get it. Because I'm telling you, I don't have the talent to do it. But I know Organic Fanatic got the talent. So I'm going to mess with him. Me and him going to do this thing. We supposed to get together at Top Golf on Tuesday, right? Organic. We supposed to be getting together at Top Golf on Tuesday. We're going to have this discussion, bro. We're going to have this discussion. This is the league. We got to do that. We got, what else we got to do? The Deuce card. We got to put that together. There's a number of things we got to put together. El Gato Grande, Bodega 44, all the stuff that, you know, we be coming out with it. Everybody be copying. The Don, we got to do the Don. We got to do the Don. You know we got to do the Don. Got to do the Don. Yo, I mean, look. No defense, no Breno. There you go. We got to do all of that. No defense, no Breno. We got to do the Don. We got to do Bodega 44, even though he's wherever he is now. When he was in the Knicks, we got to do that Bodega 44. We got to do El Gato Grande. We got to do This Is the League. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh. We got to do no NBA 2K. No NBA 2K. Yeah, we got to do all of that. We got to do it. Deuce Hive. That's right. Pull the Deuce card. Oh, man. MitchRob. Yep. Oh, Monica McNutt. There you go. Mob Deep. Damn, see, y'all bringing all of it up. Mob Deep. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Me and Organic Finance getting ready to do this thing, man. We got to get ready. Organic. You down? You down, Organic? We getting ready to do this thing, man. You know, I know he got the talent. So me and him we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do this thing, man. And we're gonna put it out there somewhere, and we're gonna put this merch out there. Organic. We can make a little ching, man. We can make a little ching on this stuff, man. We could do it, bro. I really got the confidence in putting him on the spot on purpose. He knows. Ah, my man. All right. We good though. We gonna get it done, baby. We gonna get it done. No pressure, right? No pressure, right? Oh man, it's gonna be fun. Oh, Mike Everhart said he in as an investor. Look at this. We get ready to do this thing right. So here we go, man. I'm seeing Organic Fanatic on Tuesday. We're going to do this thing right. We're going to do it right, man, for real. It's going to be good, man. I should have known. All the time, the answer's been sitting right in front of me. And I just realized, I said, wait, why ain't they calling this Negro, this Dominican? How come not calling this Dominican to help us out? He right there. I'm like, man, sometimes the answer's right in front of you. You know? And you're sitting there the whole time. And we need to hook this up. We need to hook this up, man. Getting all y'all involved and sharing the profits. You know, some people share, they share success with the people that, they connect with. And some people just get big time and drop their boys and dog their fellas out. And don't bring in act like they don't know them no more. Some platforms, I'm not naming nobody specific, but some platforms do that. All right, Michael Drake, we're going to see what's up. Oh, man, we're going to be doing this up. I'm excited now because I needed to get this brother involved, man. I need to get this brother. Shots fired, right? Shots fired. Kablu, kablu, kablu. My man, KOT. Kabla, kabla, kabla. No, Michael Everhart, I'm glad you brought it up. I'm really, seriously, thank you. I'm glad you brought it up, man. For real, for real. I'm glad you did. You caught it, Richard Williams. Some people share the wealth, and some people go taking off and drop their boys and everything when they was all together at one point when they was all nothing. All of a sudden somebody hit big time and shoot down their brothers and all that. I ain't saying no names because you know how people are. They start tripping in mess, man. But whatever, man. I hope my man Ryan G in the building, and my boy KOT. I wish them the best, man. I hope they're doing good. I'd like to support them. Actually, I was just thinking about this yesterday. I had certain people that was plucking my last nerve on block, and I unblocked them yesterday. I ain't say nothing about it, but I did. I unblocked them yesterday. I said, let's give the fool another chance. Sometimes you got to give a fool another chance, So I say, okay, we'll see what. Yeah. Joe Curry. That's what we talk about. That's exactly, see, the chip. This is what we're about here on my channel. We trying to get this chip. I ain't trying to do nothing just to do it or because I'm bored or because I just want to see moves made. I want the Knicks to win this championship. And I'm feeling like we got a good shot at that with the current crew that we have. I'm really got all the confidence in the world in our crew. Even since. No. I got confidence in Jericho. I just never propped myself to believe that Jericho was going to be any star. I never said that. But I do believe in Jericho. I think he could fulfill his role. Now, he was a little lost, couple of games, and Tibbs don't have no patience for that, and that's cool. But I still got faith in Jericho. I ain't worried about Jericho. And I got faith in the guys we got. Right. Mother Flocker Cup. Mother Flocker Cup, man, I got faith in our crew, man. And now we got, like I said, we got the 8 dudes that I think we could roll with until MitchRob gets back. We got the 8 dudes. So Precious, Deuce, and Cam, I got all the confidence in them. I'm not worried about them. And with starting 5, play them the whole 48. We good. I think we could be good. I ain't worried about the cup, man. Get the cup. Man, we trying to get the chip. Forget the cup. Honestly, I didn't even remember. Somebody said the Lakers won the cup last year. I didn't even remember that. See, I do remember the Boston Celtics won the world championship last year. That I do remember. But I ain't remember nothing about no cup. I do like the cup in the sense that I'm glad guys like the rookies or Matt Ryan, Obi Toppin brother, Jacob, that they get this extra money. Now that's cool. That's really, that to me, that's why and that's why to me the All-Star game is not as competitive as it used to be. If they start putting money up like they used to do. Matter of fact, I remember when Julius Randle played for the Knicks. Right, there you go, Walter White. When Julius Heisenberg, otherwise known as Walter White. When Dr. J played for the Nets, and he came to the ABA and they asked him to join the dunk contest, and he said, put up $1 million, and I'll do it. It wasn't just about just showing up for the fans. He said, you put some money up, I'll be out there. Okay. And the same thing, they asked Larry Bird, will you, participate in the 3-point contest. You see how much money I'm gonna get. When they put some money up, homie went out there in his warm-up and won it. Larry Bird was no joke, man. Larry Bird, Jerry West, the greatest two white boys to ever play basketball, no doubt in my mind at all. There's been some great white boys out there. John Havlicek. There's been some great white boys out there, okay? You know, David Busher, Jerry Lucas. There've been some great Bob Pettit. There've been some great white boys that can ball, okay? And of course, right now, I got to put the Joker up there with all of them. But until the Joker came around, the greatest two white boys that I ever seen play by far were Jerry West and Larry Bird. It wasn't even close. None of the other white boys I named. I named some great players. John Havlicek was a great player, Hall of Famer, John Havlicek. Okay, and he was a bad man. He was a bad man. But Larry Bird, and as a matter of fact, I used to think Larry Bird was black. Because see, back in the day, they didn't have as much coverage of the college games as they do now. And they used to be on the radio. And so I'm hearing about this Bird and I'm listening to him, Indiana State, and this Bird is killing them. And I was like, damn, Bird is bad. And I think at one point he averaged like 40 a game at Indiana State. And so I thought he was brother. I thought it was a brother. And all of a sudden I saw a game and I said, wait, that's Larry Bird? He was a bad man, boy. He was a bad man. I'm trying to tell you. He was a bad man. So to me, the top three white boys to ever play, and there's some great ones. John Stockton was a great ball player, man. Lots of great white ball players, lots of them. But it's Larry Bird, it's Jerry West, and now it's the Joker. To me, them three. It's Larry Bird, Jerry West. There's a lot of great white players. White Chocolate was a great player. I wouldn't put him in these guys' category. White Chocolate was a bad boy, but he wasn't like these guys. Pistol Pete, Pistol Pete was a gunner, though. I know, that's what I was like, wait. And I'm looking, I'm watching the one, I said, which one is Larry Bird? They said, Larry Bird. And I said, wait, that's Larry Bird? I was completely shocked, man. I couldn't believe he was a white boy. I said, that's Larry Bird? Oh, man. Stockton was a great player, no doubt. C.L. Kendrick, thanks for the find. Stockton, like I said, I'm not trying to slight any other white boy, and John Stockton was a bad boy. Steve Nash was a bad boy. There was a lot of great white players now. You know, what's the boy name played for Seattle? He had a funny jump shot. Sigma, he was another bad boy. They had a lot of bad white boys now. But to me, Sabonis, both Sabonises, but his daddy. But to me, Rick Barry. Oh my God, yeah, Rick Barry, Dirk Nowitzki, great white boys. Detlef Schrempf from Indiana, yup, a lot of them. And Detlef Schrempf played for the Sonics, and then he played for Indiana. But the three that are Mount Rushmore: Larry Bird, Jerry West, and the Joker. Complete. Larry Bird, Jerry West, and the Joker. Ain't nobody in their class, man. Ain't nobody in their class. Larry Bird got 3 rings. The Joker got 1, but he got 3 MVPs. And then, of course, Jerry West. Jerry West, I think, was the only NBA player ever to get the playoff MVP on the losing team. That's how bad he was. He got the playoff MVP on the losing team. That's how bad he was, you know. Yeah, J.B. Lee, like I said, there's a whole bunch of them, a whole story. What about that boy that died, that played for the Nets? He was a bad boy, too. He used to give Jordan fits. What's that boy name? He was like from Croatia or something, and he died. Dragic, Petrovic, something like that. He was a bad boy, too. Petrovic, he was a bad boy, man. There's a lot of great white boys, a lot of them. But to me, those three, Petrovic, right, he used to play for the Nets. He was a bad boy. Tom Chambers, Jack Sikma. There were some great ones, you know, but to me, I ain't seen nothing like these three. Of all of them, nothing. Larry Bird was crazy. I mean, every time the Celtics were down anything less than 3 points, if it was 1, 2 points, and we were playing the Knicks. I was like, oh my God, they still got time for Larry Bird to get a shot because that boy, man, damn. And he won. They said to him, you going to participate in the 3-point? He said, how much money am I going to get? Y'all putting some money up? And they put money up. I forgot how much it was. And he came out there with his Boston Celtic warm-up on. Like he ain't take off the warm-up and killed it. Killed it. Don't put no money in his face. See, that's what's missing right now. They need to put more money up for the All-Star game. Put more money up. Put money up on that baby and make it a money thing. Like they tell these dudes you're gonna get $1 million a piece if you win. We got checks, $1 million for the winners. You want to see an All-Star game competitor? That's what you'll get it done, man. You get it done. Nah, kid was a straight brother, man. I don't count mix. If you got white people don't even count mix. Y'all ain't even heard of the 1 drop rule? If you got 1 drop of black blood, you black in the United States of America. That's how they do it. So kid was a homie. Kid was one of the homies. Man, no half. Wait, kid was homie. Kid was a straight brother from Oakland. Yeah, straight brother from Bricks of Oakland, man. That's Kid. I don't know. Kevin, come on. Did they put money up? Can't be that much. Can't be that much. Steve Nash, a lot of bad boys. Steve Nash was a bad boy. Yeah. But Keith Van Horn. Damn, you going back now. What was he, Utah? He was from like Utah somewhere. Keith Van Horn. There going, man. There going. Now, but the 3 I named all won chips. And MVP. Mark Price was a bad one, too. He was a great shooter. Mark Price, great shooter. But he could play some defense, too. Mark Price was an all-star a couple of times. That's how bad he was. He was an all-star. Come out of Georgia Tech. And he was an all-star, man. Bobby Cremins was the coach. He used to love to get him some point guards, especially from New York. He used to just go to New York, get a point guard, whether it be Stephon Marbury, Kenny Anderson, and he would get his point guard. Steve Kerr was one of the very fortunate guys. I'm not saying he couldn't play. He was an NBA player, great shooter. But he played with Michael Jordan and won championships. He played with Tim Duncan and won championships. He was very fortunate. Very fortunate. Very fortunate. He played with some great players. There's a couple of guys did that. What's the other? There was another dude, Robert Horry. Played with Spurs, won championships. Played with the Lakers, won championships. You know. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Steve Kerr was a great shooter, but you know he played his role. Everybody in the NBA except for the superstars are role players. Everybody in the NBA is a role player. But if you could play in the league, you good, man. If you could play in the league, period, you know you good. Porzingis, yeah. If you in the league, you good. All right, period. You can't be in the league and not be good. The league only have like 400 players. And if you one of them players, out of 400 players, how many players around the world play high level basketball? You're talking about Division I, right? You're talking about playground. You're talking about Europe. You're talking about high school. You got thousands of guys that can play ball. Only 400 players in the league. You got to be really good to play in the NBA. Okay, you got to be really, really good. Remember, my coach told us that we were all dreaming about playing in the league when we was 14 and 15. And my coach, the first day of practice, he said, you know, get these dreams of the NBA. None of you guys are going to play in the NBA. Get this out your head. He said, if you can get to college by playing basketball, he said, and try your best to get to Wall Street and make some money. That's what he said. He said, none of you guys playing in the NBA. He said, but if you can get to college playing basketball, he said, get there and go to Wall Street, make some money. Best advice. I wish I had listened to him. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right.